Revising Editing Part B. Cracking the code. 1. Computer code is part of every electronic interaction, from video games to home thermostats to vehicle GPS systems. Code is a language that computers can interpret, and programmers use it to instruct computers to perform different tasks, such as finding, sorting, or calculating data. People who code have to learn this language. They can construct programs that will perform detailed tasks. The programs can also perform complex tasks. A coding language uses letters, numbers, and symbols that are arranged in a way that makes sense to a computer. The code that makes up a program tells a computer how to process information. Studying a coding language involves learning the rules for combining phrases and instructions so that they are recognizable to the computer. Once a person understands coding rules, the possibilities for applying them are infinite. Coding skills are becoming important in many occupational fields. For example, code can be used to create programs to track, analyze, and predict changes in the stock market. Code can also be designed to help doctors track and monitor a patient's health. Jobs that require coding skills are typically higher paying, offering salaries that are up to as much as $22,000 a year more than jobs that do not require coding knowledge. People have a variety of opportunities to learn how to code. In some schools, young people can study computer science and coding just as they study foreign languages. Computer science teachers can use websites and apps that employ games designed to help everyone understand how code works. Even high school students who do not take computer science can learn coding by attending coding workshops and online classes, or by watching tutorials online. After studying the basics of coding, some students may become interested in learning how to create programs, such as games and apps. The late Steve Jobs, a pioneer in computer technology, once said, "Everybody in this country should learn how to program a computer, because it teaches you how to think." Learning to code can seem challenging, but one does not need to become an expert programmer to reap the benefits of understanding this language.
I've provided a highlight for what would be a skim read of this passage. It's third person, informative essay, just like pretty much every Edit Revise B passage. Starts off, computer code is part of every electronic transaction. Code is a language that computers can interpret. People who code have to learn this language. So it starts off telling us coding's important, basically. And it's how computers communicate, and you have to learn that language to be able to become a programmer and work with computers. 6, the next paragraph, a coding language uses letters, numbers, and symbols that are arranged in a way that makes sense to a computer. So here they're beginning to tell us how coding works, how the computers operate. Once a person understands coding rules, the possibilities for applying them are infinite. Okay. Next paragraph. Coding skills are becoming important in many occupational fields. For example, and it goes on to list a couple examples in medicine and finance. These are examples of how you can have infinite possibilities where we left off in the previous paragraph, right? You can get a better job and get paid more. Next paragraph, people have a variety of opportunities to learn how to code. So you can get ahead and have benefits of coding, and you have the ability to learn it. And they talk about high school and how different ways you could learn coding. Last paragraph, Steve Jobs, a pioneer in computer technology, once said everybody in this country should learn how to program a computer because it teaches you how to think. So there are multiple benefits to coding, right? 1, you get a better job. 2, you learn how to think. Okay, so I think I understand enough that we can begin to answer the questions.